today you have Kapil Sibal, who's taking a very moral high ground and saying that the government has reason to hide things. Maybe so. And Mr. Jack Dorsey doesn't because he's not an interesting party. But interestingly, this is the same person under whose regime 66A was brought in. And we all know what the Supreme Court did to 66A, sir.
No, absolutely, Madhav. And for Kapil Sibal to say that is not something out of the ordinary. He was shaped out of hypocrisy, pure hypocrisy. But can I please, first of all, compliment my good friend Dr. Sumant Raman, because being sarcastic is half the debate won. In fact, when I gave him coffee once, he said, Anand, this coffee is so good, it tastes like dishwater. And after that, I never made coffee for him. But can he please explain 2 points here? Number one, I talked only of facts, and the facts is that the expose of Twitter files that went on for more than 3 weeks ruthlessly exposed the criminality of Jack Dorsey. How come Dr. Sumant Raman runs out of arguments when it comes to the Twitter files expose of this criminal? He is not even talked about it. Not once. And number two, is it not a fact? How come he never talks about that Congress, UPA, banned hundreds of Twitter accounts that were against that government? So these 2 facts completely are, Dr. Sumant Raman, even though I love his sarcasm, are oblivious to these 2 facts.
Let me state that the Congress party and the UPA government were no better than the present government in any form as far as Twitter was concerned. I am not justifying that. And I'm not fighting for Jack Dorsey. I'm only saying that I'm not willing to blindly swallow the government line. I don't know who's telling the truth. Why not we have an inquiry and find out?
You are not blindly following this government's line, but you used to blindly follow the previous government's line.
Not at all. I have never followed blindly any government's line. Period.
Okay. Let me bring in Sanjay Jha also.